Hello and welcome to a new stream for my Experiencing Infdev series. As you can see, this time I'm on top of the tower, and once again I'm going to use this stream to fix a whole bunch of things around my base. And it seems like I forgot to turn on my audio since I was kind of testing some stuff. Anyway, time to go down. Anyway, there are still a whole bunch of things that I need to fix, and it turns out slabs are one of the things. Anyway, let me just take out the wings. I'm gonna put them in and throw the backpack away since I don't need it currently. Anyway, let me start out by grabbing some oak slabs, because as it turns out I've missed a spot where there are supposed to be oak slabs, but I guess I don't have any slabs here, so I'm gonna check the chests down below. Also let me check the render distance. I'm gonna lower it a bit. I don't need it too high for this. And I'm gonna grab some more. I'm gonna make some. I don't think I need any more slabs currently. Anyway, the first place where I need to place some more. I actually need to place only one oak slab, and that place is the other balloon. Because I've started recording a new episode of the Experiencing Infdev series, and I've noticed that this block here is missing. There we go. And so fixed now, and now I can move on to the second place, which is here next to the wheat farm that I've haven't really harvested in a very long time. Anyway, I'm just gonna remove these. I'm gonna need a screwdriver. It seems like no one is currently watching. Anyway, I would like to make a lot of progress in this stream, so I'm gonna try to do things quickly. I'm also gonna try to hopefully not miss anything important. Of course, I don't think I'll be able to finish everything in this stream, since there's still a lot of things that need to be done. Let's see, there's this thing missing. And hopefully this time it should be all of the oak slabs that were missing. And also, is it just me, or I'm not sure if the locks are supposed to be exposed, but I guess that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna put away the oak slabs and grab myself some ancient oak slabs, and also I'm gonna put away these cobblestone slabs. Anyway, I'm gonna need a lot of ancient oak slabs and some fine slabs, but not that many. I feel like 46 should be enough for these, and I also need a lot of ancient oak slabs, so I'm gonna craft some, and also grab myself a tower so that I can craft some more slabs along the way as I go. Anyway, I was about to go over to the big room, but seems like there are some slabs missing already in this place here. I just gotta be careful because I'm kind of breaking the other blocks as well. I'm kind of confused right now. Oh, right. Slab is supposed to go here. I think here as well. I misclicked. Also, I just realized that I could have just copied the other side since I'm doing one side at a time. Anyway, what should I talk about? Maybe about the future? Or kind of like future plans? Because lately I've kind of worked on a new video for that will be released on Monday. That being another Time Fight video, but this time in a classic world type. Since the classic world type now has the biomes, so I thought it'd be interesting to just do a biome fight video in classic world. Plus it kind of shows off the biome changes that have happened in the recent versions that I have kind of showed off in a recent episode. I think episode 42. I'm actually currently I've already started kind of working on episode 43. I started working on it yesterday. I plan to do some more recording tomorrow. Kind of checking out the structures. And also speaking of like future plans, in the past I've talked about working on the website, about stuff that I do on my YouTube channel, but I haven't really worked on it as much as I hoped I would. I really need to sit down one of these days and kind of try to work on it a lot more. Anyway, seems like this part of the corridor is finished. This part is almost finished. Also seems like there are some baobab slabs that are missing. I'm gonna need to place in later, and also these berry slabs, which I kind of forgotten about. Anyway, this corridor is finished for now, so now I'm gonna do the pine slabs. I think the only ones that I am supposed to fix are over here. So let me just take these. I'm gonna need to replace those flowers later. Well, I say later, but I mean like right after I place in the slabs. Also seems like the blue one isn't saying the difficulty peaceful. I'm not sure if that's a bug. But there definitely is a zombie right over here. Quite strange. Anyway, I'm gonna put this thing away, and I think I'm gonna take out these spectacles for now. Alright, I've got stuff to focus on. For a second, I got kinda spaced out. And there we go. Now I just place in the flower pots, place in the flowers and the mushrooms, and I'm done with the pine slabs I do these. So now I'm gonna craft myself some more of these ancient oak slabs. I think I'm gonna make even more. Hopefully this isn't too much of an overkill. And I think to help me build, I'm also gonna grab a iron shell. That way I got it in the offhand, and I get the extended reach. Although when I'm placing it, I need it in the main hand, I think. I'll leave it up. I don't think I need it for the bottom sections. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna remove the slabs around the edges, and then do the kind of inside. If that makes sense, that way I know where I need to place them. And there we go, so now I can just break away the rest. Also, another thing that I need to fix are these hardened clay blocks. because they are now the wrong color, which I don't like. It seems like the blue moon has ended, which is nice. The routine was kind of getting annoying. And it seems that I'm done with the bottom floor. At least since I still have got the clay blocks to fix. Oh, these ones as well. I don't really like the black that is here. Also, oh, right. As you can see, we got some jack-o'-lanterns underneath the carpet for lighting. Anyway, now it is time for the top floor, so I'm gonna quickly check to see if I can reach it. And seems like I can. I can place these slabs as well, which is quite nice. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna craft some more slabs. I can use X for now. it's quite nice to have the cladding stuff, because this way I don't have to worry about the scaffolding. Yeah, because if I didn't have this, I would have like built some scaffolding to get below the ceiling. Then I would have to break all of these slabs, and then I'd have to replace things while sneaking over the scaffolding, and then I have to take down the scaffolding again. But like this, it's, I'd say, definitely easier and faster. Anyway, I've just noticed that there is a stair block missing, that this place isn't quite symmetrical, and I think, yeah, there it's missing. Anyway, time to continue. I feel like we should be finished soon with this place, although I'm still missing the room that's at the top on the second floor. Let's see, this thing is finished. So I'm gonna do this next. It almost feels kind of weird. It almost feels kind of weird looking at things like this with other kind of placing blocks this far away, because it kind of looks like I'm very big somehow, like I'm kind of walking over the ceiling, or being a giant, which is kind of a strange feeling. Anyway, now we are done with the ceiling, so I think I can put away the shovel, and I think I'll need more. Well, I'll definitely need more slabs, so I'm gonna craft 2 more slabs and go over to the top, the second floor. Also, as you can see, the clay in here is also changed. Oh, you probably can't tell, but it used to be red clay, but it's now orange. But I don't think I'll be fixing this, since I think this is fine. I just realized that I also need to replace these blocks. These used to be pine slabs. Thankfully, I should have enough of the pine slabs with me. Yeah, fix it. Yeah. Anyway, now I need to go over here and fix up this place. I'll just start with 1. And also later on I'm gonna have to replace all of these paintings, which got kind of broken because of the changes to paintings. And I now on to the other side. This is quite quick, I must say. I kind of feared that this will take a lot longer, but seems like it isn't taking too long. It seems like I'll need way more slabs again. Hopefully these two stacks should be enough. It seems like I was 0 to replace these slabs, so I had to put the shovel in my offhand, and I'm just gonna break these slabs first and then place down the ancient oak ones. Hopefully the 2 stacks of slabs that I just crafted will be enough. I don't want to go to the storage system to grab more. That would be kind of annoying. But I think it is enough, so let me just check around to see if I hadn't missed anything, and seems like I have. But I've only missed the pine slabs. And why are these blocks missing? Just kind of weird. Yeah, I actually could break some blocks. And I'm kind of lazy, so I'm gonna replace those with slabs. It should be fine. Hopefully I won't get confused later about why are some of these blocks slabs. Anyway, let's see. There is no cobblestone over here. There is no cobblestone over here. Ah, there is over here, but it's something to worry about later. There is no cobblestone over here. And I don't think I'm seeing any more cobblestone in the ancient oak area. So I'd say we are done with this area for now. So I'm gonna quickly put away the slabs that I've got, and then I think I'm gonna move on to fixing the pop-up staircase and also the cherry corridor. Anyway, seems like it only took us half an hour to replace the ancient oak slabs, or replace the former ancient oak slabs. I'm gonna put this here, or rather this, like this. And I just need to, let's see, this one, this away. I'm kind of organizing my things. Oh, next up, baobab. I don't think I need that many baobab slabs, so I'm just gonna make a stack. I think that should be enough. I definitely will need a lot of cherry slabs, so I'm gonna grab some logs as well. I think this should be enough. I don't think it's raining again. Oh, it's fine. At least it's not thundering right now. Well, now that I think about it, I feel like the stack is an overkill, but I'd say it's fine. And now I just need to get over to the seating area. Oh, that was easier than expected. I guess it's thanks to the bead that I got. And there we go. I definitely didn't need to craft a whole stack of slabs. But I guess it's good to have these since I might use them in the future. And now it's time for the cherry corridor, the pink corridor. I think I'm gonna craft 2 stacks of slabs. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break the slabs on one side, replace them, and then do the same thing on the other side. I think that is the best approach, since I can just break these slabs, mirror what I can see on the other side, and break these slabs on the other side and mirror what's on this side. And we have to be like, oh, fixing this pink order will be quite quick, thankfully. And I think after I'm done with this, I'm gonna move on to the crimson room. So I'm gonna need to grab the crimson wood slabs. And it seems like this probably will consume a lot less slabs than I thought it would, which is kind of nice. Also, is it yours? Yeah, these. I'm definitely missing a look over here, so I'm gonna mark it. I guess we can no longer place flower pots on upside down stairs. Anyway, that's something to take care of later. And it seems like I'm missing a look here as well. So I'm gonna need to grab some looks later. And over here as well. Yeah. So I don't need to grab some more looks later because I already have some. I completely forgot about the fact that I've actually grabbed these locks. I just need to place them or orient them correctly. There we go. Now let's see, are there any more blocks that are missing? There is one here. There's one over here as well. Anyway, I'm gonna need to keep an eye on this to see if there aren't any more locks missing. Hopefully there aren't. But anyway, let me see. Let me quickly check. Alright, this side seems to be fine, so let's see the other side. And yeah, I believe we are fine now, which means that this corridor and this hallway is now fixed. So let me just kind of walk around to fix stuff before I head into the crimson room. Right, this is fixed, so I think I can just go over into the storage and put these things away. Alright, I'm just gonna put this bamboo here so that I hopefully don't forget about it. Okay, now I'm gonna put away the pop-up slabs and put myself some Marium slabs. which I don't have any, so I'm gonna grab the nylon planks. I feel like this should be enough planks, but I'm gonna grab some logs just in case. I also need some of these things. And I think I'm gonna craft 2 stacks of nylon slabs, which might once again be a bit of an overkill. And I believe that with this I'm done with the nylon slabs. I guess I need to grab the 2 stacks, but oh, I'm not done with them because there are some over here that I'm missing. But with this I should now be done. Let me just check the corridor quickly, and yeah, I'm done. And like, well, sometime later I'm gonna have to fix up this place as well. I did something for probably another time. Alright, now it's time for the hellbark slabs, which are used quite a bit more often. Seems like I'm gonna need to grab myself a climbing glove to help me build this thing. I think I'm gonna switch it back to the magnet drum at the top. Now I'm gonna need to fix up this little garden later on. Since I'm currently focusing on the slabs only. Thankfully I will be done with this room soon. Let's do these with the crimson slabs. Let's see. I still need to do the staircase, but that's made out of other materials. But I just realized that I need to replace these slabs and these slabs as well. But I think once I'm done with that, I'll be finished with this room. Yeah. So let me just put these slabs and start replacing them, although right, I think these ones are supposed to be cardboard slabs. And then I'm gonna have to grab some carry slabs and these very large slabs. Too bad I didn't think to keep the cherry slabs when I had them. But anyway, I think I'm mostly done with this room. So I'm just gonna put away these slabs that I've got and then grab myself some cherry slabs and yellow slabs and large slabs so that I can fix up the room with the Astra woods. Alright, let's see. Do I have any yellow slabs? And I do. And really large slabs here. But I'm not gonna grab any wood from here because I've got a lot of it stored over in that area. I'm gonna use that wood. And of course I missed something. There are supposed to be bark slabs in here. Let me just quickly kind of check by walking around, and I'm not seeing any slabs that need fixing. Oh, at least that's good. That's a good thing. Right, now I want 2 slabs. And then I can go. Oh, right, I wanted to grab some of the what's from the chests that are over here. I wanted this. And I'm gonna grab 2 stacks of slabs for now. Everything. I'm gonna start by working on this card off first. Thankfully, I've looked at the design before I started the stream, so I know how to fix this. Anyway, I'm gonna... Right, biology is on the left. It seems like I'll need the screwdriver a lot. Because for some reason I dug out the base above the corridor. Seems like I'll need more. Well, another screwdriver. I think I'm gonna craft 3 of them, just in case. Because I feel like I'd go through them quickly. I feel like we're making currently good progress. At this rate, I feel like we might be able to fix all of the blocks around my base. Seems like I've excellently rotated a back panel, so I'm gonna click the outside and fix it. It seems like it is banging again. Or did it simply messed up something last time? I can't remember right now. I kind of wasn't paying attention the last time I was out. Finally, I believe that with this I have fixed the spiral staircase. Yep, I have fixed it, so now I'm just gonna working on this area, and I think for this I'm gonna need, well, a lot of very large slabs. A lot of them. I think that definitely have enough. Oh. I feel like placing in this roof will be quite annoying. The thing that I've crafted 3 of these screwdrivers because I'm gonna need quite a few over in this area. Gonna with this. I think I'm done with the healing. I feel like I'll need to fix this. Well, at least I'll need to like replace these panels with smooth sandstone ones, but that's something I'm gonna do later. Or well, anyway, I'm gonna to replace those, but for now I'm gonna focus on these slabs. Of course, I'm gonna quickly put away the cobblestone slabs that I've got. That's because there's one thing that I like to do before I start fixing this, which is to use the enemy's beacons to get some invisibility. That way I don't. Not because the Reaper, of course. And seems like I've missed a spot over here. And also while I'm at the in the storage area, I'm also gonna get away the cherry slabs. I don't think there's any place that's missing some. Seems like I need some more chests in here because the double chest already has some stuff inside of it. Well, let's see which one is invisibility. I think not this one. It's one of the deactivated ones. I think it's this one. Well, let's see, how am I going to handle the Reaper? I think what I'm gonna do is gonna try to trap him. Like this. Now we shouldn't be able to walk anywhere else, and I'm gonna fix these slabs, which just reminds me that, oh right, I was about to say that I don't really know the pattern, but I just remember I can just follow these trapdoors, so it's fine. I've almost let him out. Gotta be more careful about that. Thankfully I haven't noticed and nothing really happened. And I also have my invisibility. Which means that the Reaper didn't try to go after me. And seems like the pig has managed to go inside again. That's strange. It was up. It used to be with the creeper. And now it's not. Weird things are happening. And I could have just used these fences to place these slabs. I didn't even know that this was a thing. That's kind of nice. Anyway, I wanted to craft some more these. So I could craft some more of these. I think this stack should be enough. At least. Might be. Or at least I don't want to craft any more. So that I wouldn't be left with too many. Also, does that anything on the inside? No, it doesn't. And there we go. I guess I only need like half a stack already. That's fine. And once again we can see that it is a good thing that I've crafted 3 screwdrivers. And I was about to say that I'm done with this room, but since I'm still missing the slabs over here. Anyway, now that I'm done with this, I can free this guy. Just gotta be careful not to hit him. And there we go. Seems like to fix up this I'll need 51 slabs, which means that I'm gonna need to craft 12 more slabs, I think. Very safe if I didn't count this incorrectly. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, whatever, I'm gonna craft more. Yeah, I suppose so. 6. And it seems like I've slightly miscalculated, but that's fine. Anyway, let's see. Oh, I think I'm now done with this room, at least in terms of the wooden slabs. So I'm just gonna quickly get rid of these snow layers. I don't like those. And now I'm gonna move on to other stuff. I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is replace some stone slabs. Or first I'm gonna put away these things. And I'm gonna fix these slabs. Now I'm gonna craft some screwdrivers while I'm here, just in case. Now let's see. Right, I wanted to put away the dark matter. I also want to grab some stone. Right, these used to be stone brick panels, not on anymore. So I'm gonna craft myself some stone slabs, and I think I'm gonna place a cover here. It's kind of close to that one that I got over there, but I think it's nice to have a lever here. Anyway, now that I'm done with this, I think I'm gonna fix the stairs in this room, which will be kind of annoying. I'm also gonna need to turn off the pickups, that way I don't crash. Anyway, I'm gonna need to quickly take some precautions, just in case. Yeah, the pickups aren't showing. By the way, this these are supposed to be cobblestone steps, so cobblestone stairs, so these are correct. These are supposed to be basalt stairs, which I'm gonna need to replace. So let's see how many do I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 pieces of cobbled basalt. And now I gotta be careful so that I don't accidentally select the stairs. Oh, and I broke the wrong stairs. So that's that. Now next up, we get some of these. A couple brickstone. Oh yeah, gotta be really careful not to accidentally hover over the stairs. And I think to make things slightly faster, I'm gonna break all the stairs. And I'm gonna fix that later. And I've removed all of the stairs. So I'm just gonna start putting them back in. And for that I think I'm gonna put the shovel into my vent. There we go, much better. Alright, those were the dripstone stairs. So next up the angelite stairs. Then we got the cobbled ice stone stairs. And we got some cobbled limestone. What's next? Marble. And we got some granite. And lastly, we got some chloride. And I believe that with this room is finished almost, because I've just noticed this block. It's supposed, this block is supposed to be slab, or oak slab, so I'm gonna quickly replace that. And there we go, I believe I'm now all finished with this room. And now I'm gonna put away the stairs that I don't accidentally crash. And for that I'm gonna need to be careful. So I'm gonna put them into this chest, so let's see. I have to grab a cobblestone slab first. Replace the stairs. And put them in. There we go. The important thing is to make sure that the game doesn't try to display the name. And there we go. All the stairs that would have caused crash are now in the chest, which just reminds me that I could have caused some problems if I wasn't careful. Anyway. Now I'm gonna move on to the next thing, and for that I need some limestone bricks. 50 of these might be in. Oh, I'm gonna grab some limestone just in case. I also need a carver block. That's because I'll be heading over into this area. Already. First things that I'm gonna replace are the walls, which shouldn't cause any crashes. So let's see how many do I need. Seems like 27. I'm gonna quickly check around to see if I haven't missed anything. I think I haven't. That's good. And now I need to do the stairs, for which I need to be once again careful to not cause any crashes. Seems like I'll need to craft 18 stairs. That's strange. I can place the flower pots on top of the brick stairs, but I kind of couldn't place them on top of the wooden stairs. Anyway, let me just quickly put away the dangerous cobblestone stairs and okay, check it again. I'll check the back flower pot placement again. That's strange, because I remember when I tried it in the pink corridor it didn't work. Or maybe I was just being stupid. Oh, I think it might be because of the door. Oh, that's strange. Anyway, I'm gonna have to investigate this later. Anyway, now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna walk to the house to see what's the next thing that I'm gonna do. Or I think I've just remembered what I need to do, which are the panels in the extra room. So for that I'm gonna need to grab some marble bricks, I think. Oh. Although I think I'm in, I'm not sure if the marble brick panels are still in, and they are. It was the marble panels that were the smooth marble panels that were removed. And I'm gonna craft, I think, this many, which is a lot more than I need, but that's fine. And while I'm heading over there, I'm gonna go for the housing to check if I'm not missing anything. Also, I need to fix the area up here. I just remembered this thing more specifically. Well, first I'm gonna check if there aren't any other areas that need fixing. I also need a stone block over here. Oh, right, and also the play around the teleporters. That's something I need to fix as well. And need to also test if I can fix this. Anyway, let's see. I don't need to fix anything here. The only thing that I need to fix over here are these slabs, I think, although I think I need to fix these stairs as well. Although I'm not sure right now, I'm gonna need to check. Alright, I think this is something I'm gonna do later on. Right, I want to do the clay, so I had to check the teleporter room to see which colors should I grab. It seems like I've missed some paint slabs over here, so I'm gonna grab some. Anyway, I need red, blue, I think I'm gonna grab like Capri, I need green. For a second I was thinking like which shade of green. I think I need purple, yellow and cyan. Although I think this is cyan, right? So I can just grab this. And then, now that I think about it, I can replace some of these because this is purple. So I can just grab this and fix the clay around the purple teleporter. Not the color matches correctly. Although I might check if another color isn't better. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab the clay right now so that I can store it. So I feel like I can use this clay to replace this, but I don't think this is quite the correct shade. Which is the... So I was about to ask what is the fastest way to go to the storage system, but maybe I was going to distracted by the rows which I can place on these stairs, but for some reason I can't place the on these stairs. Maybe it's the orientation. Yeah, well, let me test it. So let's see. I can't place them like this. Can't place like this. Can't place like this. I can't place like this. That's strange. Very strange. Anyway, we got the clay. So let's see. Oh, this color. This one is normal hardened clay. This is brown, which we definitely need. Oh, this might be more than I need. Purple clay. I think I'd already used it. 3. Oh, that's this ultramarine. Sea clay blocks, no. Red clay, I want that. Only 14. And there's white clay, don't need that. Magenta clay. That way. 3. This way. I think I'm gonna try some green clay. I think that will be good for the green teleporter. Alright, I was supposed to put away the orange clay. Alright, let's see. Oh, I got red teleporter. I'm missing yellow clay, I think. Alright, I got the yellow clay here. I think for the blue teleporter I need ultramarine. I think that's option. I think I'm gonna try grabbing some spring green clay. I'm also gonna put away these panels. That way I got more space for stuff. Also seems like this isn't a very good shade of blue, but I don't think I've got a better one. And yeah, this was definitely the shade that I've used before. Now let's see. Is best for this, and it's definitely the spring green. Yeah, this one is the closest to the color of the emerald block. And there we go. I've almost fixed this. I just need to replace the hardened clay in the floor. But I'm not gonna replace the clay that's under the carpets. That would be too much work. Anyway, after I'm done placing this floor, I'm gonna need to grab some angelite bricks, I believe. Anyway, now I'm gonna put away the clay and move on. And also I just noticed I forgot to replace these slabs, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need 16 slabs. Thankfully I didn't put away the limestone bricks, so I can just craft them. And it seems like I can't count. I was supposed to craft 25, no, 20 of them. So I'm missing 4. Anyway, the brown clay, well, black clay chest was full, so I had to place in the clay here. And also, as you can see, later I'm gonna need to decide how I want to sort this place. Because as you can see, well, I either need to move the clay or rewrite the signs, but that's something I'm gonna decide on later. Anyway, for now the next thing that I want to do is to grab the angelite bricks. Now I'm also going to need to deal with some more stairs, so I'm gonna need to be once again careful not to crash. So I think I'm gonna first handle the slabs. So it's 8 over here, or 7 I guess. That's interesting. I wonder why they stack like this. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I need... These are supposed to be here. Anyway, what I was trying to say that I need is that I need 23 slabs to fix up this place. Oh. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Seems like I now have some horses spawning around my base. I guess it's thanks to the biome changes. I've also noticed some rabbits spawning around the area, which is kind of nice, I guess. But anyway, but I've done the slabs, so now it's time for the stairs, for which I'm gonna need, let's see, 48 stairs, so I thankfully got enough bricks for that and make them. I guess the game no longer crashes. That's nice. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I think I'm gonna walk around the base to see if there's anything more that needs to be fixed. Walk up. Alright, I just remembered that I need to fix this, but this isn't something that I want to work on right now, since it's already kind of late. So I think I'm gonna leave it for the next stream. Alright, I'm gonna walk through the different sections. So let's see. First we got the 0.1 section, which I believe is all fixed. Although I believe this, maybe these slabs are maybe supposed to be a different block, but that's fine. Also we got leading the skyline, which is kind of annoying because of the tint binary. I think the 0.1 area is fixed, at least in terms of blocks. I'm gonna need to do the paintings later, or I guess maybe I could do them now. It seems like the bug is still in with the paintings where I can't place in a 2x1 painting. Oh, it's annoying, so I think I'm just gonna place a 1x1 painting over here. I'm gonna have to remove these things. Alright, there we go. All good. And it doesn't matter which paintings these used to be, I'm just gonna kind of select them randomly, although I remember some of these are with I remember although I do remember that these ones supposed to be the fighters. Good thing that we got so many 2x2 paintings, so I can so which of these can be unique in this corridor. Also, I just noticed, is it wrong? Wait, am I using... I might be simply using some language packs. Anyway, I'm gonna check later. For some reason the painting over here is missing, so I'm gonna quickly go and grab one. Anyway, I think the paintings are the last thing that I'm gonna do in this stream. I think I should be able to... Oh, it shouldn't take too long to fix them, I think. Anyway, seems like it all responds. I'm gonna have to check the areas. Anyway, sorry. I kinda was muted. I forgot to unmute myself. And I think with this, I'm done with the paintings that were on the ground floor. Almost time to move on the second floor. This floor. And I think with that I have replaced all of the paintings. Oh, there's some more here, so I'm gonna change these to make each of these things more unique. There we go. And it seems like I forgot to replace the hardened clay here, so I think that's the last thing that I'm gonna do. And yeah, I think with that I have done everything that I wanted to do. Oh, seems like I still haven't fixed these slabs off. I think that's the last thing that I'm gonna do. Yeah, I can't forget about that room. Let me just clear some of these things that I've accumulated. As you can see, I decided to craft a stack of the mahogany slabs. Probably an overkill, but it's fine. Also, I guess I should have checked if I don't already have some slabs in a chest, but oh well. Alright, this is fixed now, so yeah, I think that will be it for this stream. Yeah, myself just said that will be it for this stream. I feel like we've done quite a lot of progress inside the base. There's still a lot of stuff like around the base and like underground and such that I need to fix, like this mud over here and other things. But yeah, I think that will be it for this stream, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.